Hello everybody, I'm back with another Geoguessr tips and tricks video about a continent. This will be Oceania. The Africa one I did off the top of my brain, but I actually got a map set to do this, so let's get into this. Okay, so I'm going to go over basically everywhere in Oceania that has official coverage that I know of. So this is just a beach. It's literally just a beach, but it is official coverage. Most likely, you're going to be in the Pitcairn Islands, because the Pitcairn Islands does have official coverage, and it's only along the beach. So, and mainly along the northern beach. Okay, this one is very close, because this is a trekker. This is a place that only has trekker coverage, which there are a few of those in Oceania. The only thing is that this one has red soil, and you will see a lot. See, I don't know if a lot less, but you're not going to see it very much. And that is Adamstown, a part of the Pitcairn Islands, but a place with actual street view. And the red dirt with the trekker, not a guaranteed giveaway, but yeah. Okay, now this is the easiest one in the entire continent. Well, it's not. It's actually the hardest, but this is Australia, the biggest in the whole continent, and I included a location in this from every place except for South Australia, because I don't feel like it. And I think it's Western Australia, but I'm not that good at Australia. But yeah, you can tell it's Australia by the southern hemisphere. They do some that have red soil. The eucalyptus trees, they love their black and white signs, but this bollard you'll see in Australia and Turkey, but the white version you won't see in Turkey. So yeah, and it was Western Australia because of the red soil, basically. Okay, this one's not very good coverage, but you see the double yellow, which is mainly like a Western Hemisphere thing or American thing. And since you have a big antenna here on the front of the car, you're in American territory, like Puerto Rico. And there's 3 of those, well, 4, but so we're either in Guam, Northern Mariana Islands, or American Samoa. But if you look behind us, you can see the actual truck, and the only one that you can see the truck in is American Samoa. So just send yourself in American Samoa, and you're golden. Okay, here we are in Australia again. You can tell by the bollard, of course, and just the rural road with the grainy dirt. But this part of Australia, you can see how the grass is very distinct, and it's like a part of the soil, and it looks different than normal. That's because you're in northern Australia. Okay, we're in Australia again. And this is the more common Australia rounds, so we're gonna be like somewhere in these 5 provinces. So usually I just send that news. I will Victoria, unless I know it's Queensland or Tasmania, and Tasmania is more hilly and mountainous than the rest, so it could just be Tasmania. So I'll go Tasmania, and it was just Victoria. Those parts of Australia look very similar. Okay, here we are back in Australia. But this road is pretty iconic. This road is the road that goes throughout the entire center of Australia. This one, the 87, so you'll just be somewhere on the road. Okay, this is one of my favorite locations. So this one is, I didn't know this was trekker. Okay, well, pretend this isn't a trekker. This is not supposed to be a trekker. You see you're driving on the right, you have it, I mean no, you're driving on the left, not the right. This is probably not the best one to have the first of this country, but the sign, nothing fits for this kind of country. Okay, but this is New Zealand. There, blue sign. New Zealand, you also have blue signs. You do sometimes have green signs as well compared to Australia. The plates are, those aren't New Zealand plates. The New Zealand plates don't really matter much. But yeah, these yellow outer lines you can find in New Zealand and Ireland. And your southern hemisphere, I'm just going to get rid of this little location. This is a very unique location in New Zealand, because this is Oban. The super duper South Island. You only have coverage at this city. And you could tell it's Oban because you just have water north, and it just looks exactly like this, and it doesn't really look too much like New Zealand. So we're just gonna be on this road because it lines up, and I perfect scored it. Okay, so you're driving on the right, you have the big antenna. So it means you're in Guam, American Samoa, or Mariana Islands. You don't see the truck behind you. So you're in Guam or the Mariana Islands. So what I usually do is I either find an area code or look at the poles, because Guam uses concrete or metal poles, and the Mariana Islands uses wooden poles. These are not wooden poles, so it should be Guam. And it was Guam. And then this one is interesting as well. This is another tracker coverage, and if I have it right, this is a country that it's very rare in Geoguessr because it's very sparse official coverage. Vanuatu. Vanuatu only has very limited tracker coverage. And it's not on the main island, it's on, I think, this island. I'm actually not that sure, but yeah. You'll find some tracker coverage all around this island. So, it'll just be here or something, yeah. Okay, finally, this is where I've been trying to find. So, this is, you can tell it's the US by the poles. See, these poles aren't the most American, but because it's a state-specific thing, and the outer white, non-dash, and the yellow dash, North American thing, or I guess Thai thing as well, but Thailand would have longer ones. Right side driving. This plate, that's unique. This is Hawaii, and it is a part of Australia. And that adopt a highway thing, and the miles, that is the Hawaiian version. So you'll be in Hawaii, which is pretty easy to tell. So, and I guess which island you're on, and I would mainly guess in one of these two islands. They're the ones with the most coverage. And there's the other island. Okay. So once again, we have... Oh no, this is a different one, okay. So you don't see the long antenna, but you do see the back of the truck. So what would this be? The back of the truck is white instead of black. The American Samoan one was black and had a long antenna. This one's white without it. This one is actually technically not in Oceania, but part of an Oceanian country. This is Christmas Island. Can't see that we're driving on the left, but we are. Okay, well, here's actually another new round. This is the last Australian one, and this one's just Tasmania, pretty sure, yeah. Okay, this looks like something new. Yep, okay. So this is the standard New Zealand. You can tell by the blue signs. That's a huge giveaway. The blue signs are a very New Zealand thing. New Zealand's also pretty mountainous compared to Australia. And a very big thing about New Zealand is the bollard. It's the Polish bollard, but that's not crossed off there. So if you just see red like that, I usually know it's a New Zealand bollard. You're also driving on the left, of course, southern hemisphere. Yeah. And also, I'm really good at New Zealand, so I got some more tips. Something good about New Zealand is that the Google cars gave away which island you're in. Trash cans are very vital, and signs show you what city you're in. So if you see a sign like this, but with like an orange on this side, you're probably going to be super, super, super south, like one of these two places. So yeah, but this is North Island. If you had a dark blue car, you would be North Island no matter what. If you had a blue and white car, not like this one more obvious, you're most likely North Island. I'll just guess somewhere North Island. It'll be close enough. Okay, forgot I added this location. This one, I don't know if it's official, but I think it might be. This is another trekker, but it's for a country we've already discussed. And it's on top of a volcano. This is Vanuatu. On this island, of course, but you can see that, I guess it's this big lava lake. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So that's also Vanuatu. Okay, I forgot about this place too. You have the American territory antenna. You don't see the truck, so you're not in American Samoa. So you're in Guam or Mariana Islands. You can tell by the pole. This one is made of wood, so you're in the Mariana Islands. I guess y'all haven't seen this one yet either, but this is just another Hawaii. Okay, here's the location. Probably the most famous location on Geoguessr. Because when you first see it, you have no clue where it is, but every other time you get it, you know exactly where it is, because this location is actually not that rare. So, this location is Midway Island. If you want to find it, just go Hawaii and keep going northwest. And you'll find it eventually. Yep, Midway Atoll. And apparently this entire place... Okay, you can tell it's Midway because of, well, the giant like, rectangular concrete thing and the tons and tons of birds. And the Generation 2 camera. But yeah, you know, normally it's just like this. Apparently this entire island has coverage, but I've only seen it over here. So yeah, this is the most famous place in all of Geoguessr, basically. And yeah, that should be it. I hope y'all, if anyone is watching this, you learned something and you'll know when to guess Midway Island and you won't have the first time failure like everyone else. Goodbye, make sure to like and subscribe.